Hey guys, it's your boy, we're back with more Malfish White content. Today we are taking a look at the superhero alien male Fracture Alliance Battle Legend. Now, there are not many choices. Your only bet right now is Thor and Thor only. You just can't use anyone else. They all sort of suck. I'm not sure, maybe Odin might be the best after Thor, but I'm not really sure. Maybe Hyperion or someone. But Thor, I think everyone should have. Everyone might also have, and he is the best category. Now, if you are using tier 3 Thor, then your best bet is to use I guess you can use Kingo cancel as well, but I do feel that the Silver Surfer cancel is the easiest, and I think that is the best team up that you can use. He cancels with the force skill very easy, and I'm gonna choose this thumb. So you can see the list is not that big, plus it's a male, so you can't use anyone else. The force skill applies the fracture instantly, so you can just use it, very easy to cancel. And this, either you can use this team up with a better leadership, or you can actually go ahead and try, maybe if you want to, Hyperion leadership if you also want to try that. Now, the only reason to try it, Hyperion gives you 55% all attack and plus the bonus, plus he gives you, Better Able gives you 60% lightning damage. And basically the thing is that elemental damage somehow, just because the brilliant CDPs also, like Brilliant Judgment is not better than Rage for Thor, maybe the all attack and this extra energy attack buff, which puts it around the same as the lightning damage leadership, 60%, might be a better choice to go with. You can go with the Odin leadership as well if you have the tier 4 Thor. Tier 3 Thor, of course, are going to require you to use the Silver Surfer or any other character, maybe Kingo. But I do think that Silver Surfer might just do more damage. Actually, it doesn't even matter. They will definitely not make a huge difference. So anyways, for the Strikers tier 4, Deadpool is the best in my opinion. Or if you have, you can also use Gambit. Gambit also uses the fourth skill, so which also applies the fracture. If you use any other character, even tier 4, they will not give you much, so use order characters, and Deadpool is the best to use in this kit one, because no one really applies fracture apart from Deadpool, and we have Gambit as well that we can use, and we get some nice buff and nice value from this thing as well. Let's take a look at the build and then we go for the rotation and the run. So stats look like we have 4 Odin's blessings, so definitely not a stacked account. Of course, tier 4 striker is Deadpool, all skills are level 10. Max level type enhancement, overdrive stage 12, we have 4 stars. Thor artifact, which is huge for him. Of course, 20% extra lightning damage and some 8% super villain type damage. CDP of Rage, the best CDP for Thor for Alliance Battle Legend. We have tried Brilliant Judgment before as well, it's not that good. And uniform options look like this. And yeah, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I actually caught some cold. Sorry about that. So let's take a look at the rotation. I've talked about this before. Let's just dive a little bit detailed into this. So the 5th skill, I was making a big mistake in the last Thor video that I did. I was cancelling the 5th skill earlier. So you need to cancel the 5th skill right here after he drops. You don't have to wait anymore else, but you should wait until he drops. Okay, Thor shows up. So we can cancel right here into the 4th skill. I was making this big mistake in that run. So the rotation we will be following, it's gonna be 3 cancel 5, wait for him to drop and into the 4th skill. Let him do the end, this one into the 1st skill and 2nd skill to roam around if you really want to. Then for the next rotation, we'll go again into 3 cancel 5, same rotation, exact same, into the 4. We go do some damage with the 1st skill, 2nd skill, tier 3 skill will be available, so we'll go 3 cancel tier 3 skill and then back to the rotation 1 2 and then 3 5 4. That is the normal rotation. It works pretty fantastic, super easy to use, sort of also triggers all the procs and everything else. So let's revise this once more. 3 cancel 5, he drops, 4th skill, you get the juicy proc, awesome damage into the 1st skill, and then 2nd skill you can use to go far away or just hit more. 3 cancel 5 4, once again 1 cancel 2 right after this one, and then 3 cancel tier 3 skill and wait for him to drop. Don't cancel tier 3 skill by the way, and then go back into 1 2 and then 3 5 4. So basically 3 5 4 2 1 2 times, or 3 5 or 1 2 2 times, and then 3 cancel tier 3. Super easy to cancel, super easy to play, and tier 4 skill just use whenever you want. Deadpool's fracture applies about a second later, second after using him. So you can use Deadpool about 1 second after Surtur comes out of the iframe. The energy attack on the cards right now is 130%, which is not incredibly huge. It's okay. I myself have 120% on my own account, and that's how it goes. Let's take a look at the ABL run and let's see. The issue is that we don't have any support, so the score definitely will go down. I'm waiting for him to come down, and this does increase your score. So if you are scoring a bit less, I think if you do this, you will be able to score a bit more. Okay, you can definitely give it a try. Try to use the tier 4 skill whenever available, and don't try to use multiple skill before that, because that can literally help you out a lot actually. I'm gonna use the tier 3 skill. I'm gonna go 1 cancel 2. He goes into that iframe. I'm gonna collect that blue ball, purple ball, 3 cancel 5, use Deadpool. You can use it a little bit early as well, because I think I just used him slightly late, which I shouldn't have. But you know, there is no perfect run. It doesn't exist. Specifically in ABL at least, unless you are super lucky with the procs and everything. The procs and these balls really hurt, because you saw I had to go collect that, and then of course I am delaying my other rotation, 3 cancel 5 4, because the skills were available and I could not use it. And the proc also, look at that. Wow, I literally did not have a proc in that whole rotation into the 5-4, which really sucks now. So I'm gonna go 3 cancel, come on, 3 cancel, tier 3 skill. So not the perfect run. Definitely I can maybe add 100k to this score, maybe 200k depending on the run. It all depends on how much damage you can get in that 150% damage increase time, because that's where most of your points are, and that's how it's gonna be. You can see it, the ball is there. I'm gonna use the second skill. I broke the rotation. I'm gonna come back, use 3 cancel, tier 3. So you can also do this thing sometimes when the balls are available and your skills are not. You can always go there. I'm gonna save my tier 4 skill because I'm needed after this one. If I use it can definitely be a big issue if you don't have your tier 3 skill on. Now this is big and this is horrifying. I had to hold the tier 4 skill like 2 seconds or something before using it, and I used 3 cancel 5 before the tier 4 skill, which definitely makes me lose some points. Now it does happen. It's not in your control. Sometimes you just can't get the best run if you really want to. I'm gonna go second skill, collect that orb, and then come back. So usually it happens, but it's alright. Like sometimes you can lose some damage, sometimes you get it. Anyways, as long as you get the balls, as long as you get the damage and everything, it's all fine and dandy, and it works alright. I'm gonna wait. We are gonna have this buff. 3 cancel 5, we have the 150% buff now, and we got the proc, and this is where we make the tons of points. It works for about like I think 15 seconds or something, maybe about like I don't know 20 seconds or something. It works. So you need to get the most damage out of that, and you can see I still have 9 seconds remaining. But even with the tier 4 and tier 3 skill, I'm making so less point because the buffs are gone, and you can't really just make those much points. So anyway, still 5.24 million score. It's not bad for this build. It's very good. I think I can definitely make 5.4 to 5.5. I think the max I can go with this Thor on this account, and it's very good, very consistent. The only thing I did not like is sometimes you saw in the run we literally lost the proc, right? I still actually remember, I still love the look from Infinity War, but yeah, definitely it definitely looks better than this. Okay, it definitely looks better than this, and he's consistent. He can score pretty nice for you even if you don't have like a stacked up build. Thor Rage is very good. His value is insane. And of course, make sure to use an order character, specifically either Gambit or you can use a Deadpool. Okay, Gambit also gives you that. The fourth skill applies fracture, although I think Deadpool's third skill does maybe slightly more damage compared to Gambit. That's why I do think that Deadpool might just be the best character to apply that fracture on that guy. You can go for Deadpool or Gambit. Of course, Deadpool is a free character, and Gambit probably you need if you, of course, most people should have Gambit unlocked by now. But if you don't, yeah, Deadpool's, and you need the Deadpool's uniform, by the way. Okay, Gambit has that fracture with or without the uniform, so he's more easy. I would say he's more valuable, or I would say he's more easy to obtain in my opinion. But if you miss that uniform for Deadpool, definitely that is the case. But Deadpool in my opinion is the best. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Thor. He is in the meta. Sadly, we don't have any support like Nova or anything just like that day, so scores are definitely lower. Let me know in the comment section what you are scoring with your Thor if you have him. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. He's in the meta, so pretty strong actually.